Tales from the Jails. We're here live in Parham, USA. TNS Media Group is the team and the family. You know who I am. Tawfiq Page, got my counterpart, Mr. Braheem Jackson. It's Tales from the Jails live. Don't forget, July 18th, this weekend, this Saturday, is going to be our live event. You know, thank you for everybody who's been supporting us, you know, throughout, you know, YouTube and supporting the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Also now you can, if you're a member on YouTube, you get to watch the uncut Tales from the Jails. Also, you can listen to the uncut Tales from the Jails on Spotify as well. You will have to become a member there, and make sure y'all follow us there on all platforms as well. But we here today, man, just, you know, to kick it with the family. What's up with you, Young? How's everything, man?
Oh, man, Tuesday. I kind of got like, I don't know, I'm a little lagging a little bit today. I don't know, yesterday and today.
It's probably the hat.
Think
hat.
so?
Yeah, the hat, yeah.
I tried the hat out. I ain't put this on in a minute. I thought the hat was going to bring me back a little bit.
Yeah, where you find it at?
The top of the closet next to the iron.
Oh, yeah?
Just pulled him down, get to me.
Don't do it, yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I was thinking about something today, right? Me and a couple of the men were speaking, man. We were speaking about certain issues that have been taking place in Philadelphia and all around the world, man. The men that I was speaking to is former convicts, you know, did extensive time in the penal system, and they're released into society and have been so for years. And for the most part, majority of the guys that I was talking to was doing the absolutely correct thing as far as working, taking care of their responsibilities as a man, and left the buffoonery alone. And when I say buffoonery, meaning the street life, crimes that can land you in the penal system. And we was talking about a particular subject that I want to bring to your attention and the audience attention, right? In this subject, right, we got two parts to it, but we're going to dive into this one part, if y'all may, after I'm done explaining. But I want to ask, during certain acts in life, right, as you listening, Tawfiq, along with the audience, when encountered with a situation, can you be looked at as a culprit to an illegal crime that's being taken place? Now, when I say that, I'm going to give you a scenario. You have a man come around the corner with a brand new bike. You know, the new bikes, these little track bikes they got nowadays. Mm-hmm. These joints that be like $1,500, $1,600. Joints paper thin. You could carry it with your middle finger, but it's good. Like, the tires don't go flat if you run over. You know, these good, expensive, you know, performance bike nowadays. Mm-hmm. And a older man, you see his condition, and it's the condition of a smoker. Come running around the corner.
A man like a smoker.
Yeah, and he has this bike. Yo, give me $20 for this.
Okay.
You like me anyway. If you know, I see it as a good boy. I know what type of bikes these is or whatever. And I say, damn, I give him the $20. But immediately upon giving him the $20, I take the bike and run it into a secure place, meaning whether it's the house, my car, trunk. But I just didn't sit there with the bike out on display.
Okay.
Now, by me taking that bike, giving him, even though I didn't steal the bike, I see him come with it. I see his description, and I probably know of him from being around the way or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. He got a $2,000 bike for $20. But I buys it. I takes it, I go throw it in the house. Did I aid and abet him to a robbery or a thievery crime?
Yes, because if the police come, they're going to charge you with what? Receiving stolen property. That's a crime. Mm. It may not be I don't know if it's a felony, but yeah, you. But
you see everything involved in this.
You knew, but you said
you didn't steal it though.
But you knew that he came.
You don't know if he did. You just see him come around the corner.
You said
so. You gotta guess now.
He's a smoker. He said a bike that costs $1,500, give it to you for $20.
Yes.
That's out of the mind frame of a normal human being.
But what I'm saying is, by you purchasing that bike, yes, did you aid in the bed with the robbery that took place or the thievery that took place? You did?
Yes.
By you just copping the bike. All you did was just buy it.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, now.
Because you ain't asked no question. Where you get this from? Now, you ask those questions, he lies. Say, no, I got this from my mom. But that's the key thing. Ask those questions about
even if you ask the questions upon you seeing what you seen.
Yeah, if he lied from then cool. I mean, I asked you questions.
So in your mind, you believe in them questions he answered to be true?
I'm only gonna take his word. I can't say he's lying.
But you ain't gonna take the word of your eyesight.
I might think
of
in my
what
mind,
you comprehending.
I might think in my
mind.
Him
coming around the corner in a haste rolling this
You ain't
motherfucker.
say all that though. You ain't
Yeah,
say-
but this him coming around, yo. You like, yo, what's up, John? You know we give him Junebug, whatever his name may be.
yeah, Appleseed.
Yeah, yeah. He sweating. Boy, give me a dub for this. And you like, give you a dub. I remember one time a motherfucker came up to us back in the day. This is just a little sidebar. We gonna get back to that. Motherfucker came up back in the day, back when we was in our Jaleel times. Nigga said, yo, I got a tech right now for $200. I'm like, a tech? I'm like, man, we got like 6 of them already. Little Tech 9, smoker boy. We younger. So I'm like, he like, yeah, look at it, it's brand new. So I open it up and pull it out. It's a brand new Mac 10. I'm like, oh my God, come on, Deuce here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I took part in wherever he took that from.
And nobody turned out of guns. Okay.
Yeah, man, he told me it was a Tech 9. So I'm like, man, we got like 4 of them already. But I'm like, all right, add it to the arsenal. But I go, and I'm in the alleyway, and I'm like, let me see if it look rusty. I pull brand new Mac 10. I looked at him. He's like, come on. I'm like, you goddamn right.
Is that the one? What's called? I think what's called got locked up with that one too. But I don't get off.
But back to the subject at hand. So you have helped and aided and bettered him with stealing if you purchased that bike.
Yeah, same thing with the gun you did.
Okay, all right. So now my thing is, right, for the next part of the question, say he leave 2 days later. You know, you bring the bike out. You ready to go? You really ready to use it for what it's supposed to be used for, exercising and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, another lady jump out, car driving past. Yo, that's my son's bike.
And we seen that happen plenty of times. Okay,
That's my son's bike. What's your next move?
Look, I bought it off of such and such and such. I'm not gonna really say his name. But I bought it off somebody came to it. And
all right, but that's my bike. I don't trip about who you bought it.
Right, well,
that's my bike.
All right, well, listen. If he stole it from your son bike.
Yeah, son, uncle, brother, anybody. It's my bike, bro.
You talking about us and Jahaliya?
No. Right now, us as being grown men that can think, conscious thinking.
Oh, I'll just give it to him. Like, huh, my bad.
So you get a bike back.
Yeah, it's cool. My bad. Only paid $20 for it.
But you and Jahaliya, which is ignorance, what you that did.
Oh, she definitely get that back for real. The man for $20.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
$20, you giving the bike back.
$20.
Yeah, but I want to know what's up with my dub though.
That's on you. I just did. What time of day is this?
This is probably about 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, the block chirping.
Yeah,
it's whamming. So it's like, yeah, we you know, we didn't. I did already collected about a dime all day. So $20 ain't nothing. I'm giving. Go ahead. Matter of fact, you know, he'll go another 50 for inconvenience. So I'm not going to really be arguing a bike or risk them calling the cops on me for a bike. And you go to jail for receiving stolen property. Shout out to Amila365 for becoming a member. I'm not going to jail for no bike, on the $20 bike. You see them having all the time. People remember you locked up on a 4-wheeler and it's reported stolen. You didn't actually steal it, but they said.
But why buy the bike in the first place?
Because it's right there in your face.
I'm talking about for the year. Like, yeah, why buy the bike in the first place?
Because I want it. Maybe it is his. Maybe he just selling something that's his. Because, you know, people of addiction, they what happens? Family members buy them stuff.
Yes.
And what they do is they come right to sell it.
What's the probability that bike is his?
Hey, man, listen.
No, from you being in the Jahaliya to now, the Jahaliya, which is the ignorance, you now to a conscious man of thinking, an older man.
The odds is like 1 in 700 and 700 million.
That this item that he's trying to purchase, that he's trying to sell, is his.
I'm looking at his face.
Yeah, he's sweating.
His features.
He keep looking at dirty ass fingernails.
Yeah.
Fingers fat as hell, looking like Dunkin' sticks.
No, dude, he stole this.
Yeah, he
stole this, but he just happened to bring it to me. But we all have gotten stuff. You know, I was a kid, man, and one year we had, you know, back when my family we celebrated Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And we went upstairs. We was downstairs. All the gifts is under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Come down in the morning, them Jones gone.
Somebody stole them.
Yeah, Uncle stole them Jones, man.
Uncle slid right out with them.
Stole all the gifts.
That's an ass whooping.
Yeah, I was a kid. Though.
No, but I'm talking about from the parents, from Aunt Man and all them. You're popping them.
My dad was another crib though. But my grandma, we lived with my grandma at that time. But that joint was
like that warrants an ass whooping. You steal all the gifts. Like audience not agree, but chime in. If you woke up, you got, especially if you got about 4 or 5 kids over there.
Christmas meant everything.
What? Your family's coming up. I'm talking about they worked all that month to get half the stuff under this jump.
Yeah.
And to wake up and for it to be deplenished from a robbery of a family member.
I think it was some stuff left, but I think we took a nice amount of stuff out of there.
Yeah, he done took some left, some right, some elbows, kneecaps, forehead bunts, yeah, all that.
Who experienced that? Anybody else experienced that? Come down, go to bed, had a gift under the tree, go to bed, wake up, blitz downstairs, everything going.
Yeah, you gotta fuck Onk up. Like, that's street justice, man. Onk gotta get beat up, like, straight up, man. And I ain't up here promoting violence. I'm not up here saying, yo, because that's the wrong thing to do, to be putting your hand. But certain occasions calls for certain ass whoopings, man. And that right there, that occasion right there that we're talking about, that deserves a well-placed ass whooping. Not killing or nothing like that, but a well-placed behind whooping, man. You done stole all the kids' goddamn toys.
Niggas stole everything.
And got rid of them. Oh, yeah. This is not going to be a verbal reprimand. No, this is going to be all physical work.
This is what happens in the hood on a regular basis. Just imagine the devastation of a child who lost all their Christmas gifts. You went to bed, you biting at the bit, you ready to go to bed early.
Yeah.
So you can get up early.
Yeah.
You coming downstairs 5, 6 in the morning. Grandma got to tell you, go back to bed. It ain't time yet. You down there as soon as crack of any sunlight. You down there. You get down there and all the gifts is gone. That's an atrocity.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
And he probably was out there. I got this joint. I got these new. I think back then they had Ninja Turtles and all that stuff. Back when I was a kid, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, he's way.
He had all types of.
He's having way too much fun.
No, I don't think he had way too much
with
fun.
Them toys he went and sold that and had a goddamn blast after that. But my thing is I want to go back and really pick at this topic, because a lot of us do that right now today. Mm-hmm. Whether it be a stolen bike or whatever, a person might come up with a bunch of toiletries, candles from the Bath and Body Works. And I'm not telling y'all but this is something just to think about. You know what I mean? It's always, to try to get in front of the curve, and when you got somebody coming through selling, the candles cost $30 at the store, but they out here selling for $5 out the bag, the same goddamn candles. But are you partaking in that thievery? Even though you spent money, that's what I'm asking you, Tawfiq. Audience, answer that. Are you partaking in a crime?
Yes, you are.
You are?
Yes, you're receiving stolen property.
But you bought it.
It don't matter. You didn't buy
it. I came right to you. Here you go, Feek.
You didn't buy it from a retail store or a pawn shop. You bought it off the streets. So if you tell the police, no, I bought it off for this person, they're going to tell you, oh, listen, well, it's a crime. You're receiving stolen property. So you are assisting this person. Not only you're assisting him in his crime spree, but you also assisted him in getting high.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, he's like, no, matter of fact, no, just give me $5 and give me 3 Jones.
Mm-hmm.
No, duty.
What we were talking about the day, right? I think the first PS, whatever the first one was.
It was the great station, the great PlayStation. Yeah.
And how much was there at the time?
Well, back then they was maybe a deuce.
That's what he said too. That's what he said. He said deuce. He said a nigga pulled a brand new. He said in both mocha trolls. He said mocha trolls called. Yeah. He said the nigga said give me $15.
Damn.
This is how the conversation came. I said yeah. He's like yeah. He said I tucked it back in the bag and gave him a dub. And then he's like, yo, so the boy was like, because he had no change. He's like, no, we going to the store to get my five. So I said, why you ain't just give him a dub? He said, I'm not giving you no motherfucking tip for thievery. You stole that. Yeah. So I'm like, he's like, I'm giving you a tip like you a hard-working man and I tipped you. No, you stole that.
Yeah, but
so I understood him not tipping for his thievery.
Back in that time, in the time of Jahiliyyah, you really wanted to give them drugs. You didn't want to give him money. You were like, look, man, I'll give you.
Yeah.
If he asks for $20, I'll give him five.
Exactly. Because that's what he's going to get anyway.
Man, and I give it to him because I ain't trying to give you no money. That was just the thing back then. But you are, what I'm saying? You are baiting him. You are assisting him in his crime spree.
So you assisted him in that crime spree. You was forward. So you're a co-defendant, basically.
Yeah, you will be charged with that. You'll be charged.
How? I don't
know. That's
how.
Receiving stolen property.
No, but you came to see. I'm really stuck on this. Like, if you came to my crib and knocked on my door and you pulled up with a van with all these TVs and you like, yo, man, they $700 at the store, but give me $250 each and I buy 2 of them. You stole that shit, not me. I bought it off you. You came out and put a retail price on some things. It ain't like I sent you in there to go get it.
You give me flack a lot of times because certain things I don't buy.
Right.
Like people come and pop the trunk, they got all the Lululemon and
yeah, boy.
And I'm like, nah, I ain't buying it.
Yeah, not me. Don't give me nobody. The Lululemon boys come holler at me. Come holler. I'll be choky.
His boys get mad at
Brewster.
me. He used to get mad at me because I ain't buying this stuff. I'm like, nah, I ain't buying this. It's stolen. I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm not, I know it's stolen, so I'm not gonna be, buying the stolen goods. But to each his own. He used to get mad at me. Yo, you too bougie, man. You thinking that I'm like, listen, it's not doing it, bro.
I just don't understand the whole. I'm buying it. I'm buying it, and they got to pay the price for them. Because where it's gonna go?
If you know that it's stolen, you are a part of that.
I don't know how I'm a part. I wasn't at that store with you, cuz.
Okay, listen.
I was in the crib, or I was at work. I got off work, pulling up to the front of my door. You popped up with a shopping cart. Give me $50 for the whole cart. Here.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So
what am I? What am I? How am I wrong? I don't know. But listen.
All right.
Yeah.
So
he told us, all right.
So if a person come to you, right? Come to you, like, or for example, this person just robbed somebody. They robbed somebody, whatever the case may be, and they came to you and bought the stuff to you. And you
gave it to me?
Like, no, sold it to you. Like, yo, look.
Yeah.
In the streets, person, because people that robbed, stole from us, and then we go to get it back from the person they gave it to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we ain't getting it back with no money or none of that.
No, none. So therefore, it's the same thing with the law. The law is a little different because you can go to jail. But if you ain't giving me my stuff back that he stole from me, we won't have a problem. Because once I get him, he's, I went around here and sold it.
All right, well, give me the money that I paid him for the stuff that he stole from you.
Okay,
party.
But that's not how.
Why do I got to take a loss?
That's not how the law works. The law is going to book you and say receiving stolen property. But the streets will say, just give me my money back, and you go your way, I go mine. So you know what I mean? That's just the reality of it. Yeah, listen, y'all. Let's hit the like button, man. Make sure to hit that like button, man. July 18th. We will be at World Cafe Live.
Mm-hmm.
Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a crazy event. Come on out. Hang out with us. Get your tickets now. The link should be in the chat real soon.
I see a lot of people copping it up. They definitely going to get the tickets, but I want everybody there. I'm greedy. I want the whole goddamn plate, not half of it.
Yeah. So, right. Now, speaking about that, what you just spoke about, right?
Right.
Receiving stolen property or buying something that's stolen. If the cops locked you up for receiving stolen, is that a direct? If you're on parole, federal parole, is that a direct violation?
That's definitely no. That's not a direct. Let me see.
Receiving stolen property.
Receiving stolen property. If the cops locked you up for that, yeah, because it's a charge. Any new charge is a direct. Any new charge, only a technical violation to be dirty yarn, being somewhere where you ain't supposed to be, or you leaving out of state, you ain't let them know. That ain't a new charge, but it's a technical violation. These are things that's stipulated in your PSI that you can't do upon release until you're off of probation.
But it's bad when they'll send you to jail for being shot.
Yeah, you're in the state. Well, the feds will probably pull that off too, but if you're being shot, I know the state, if you in a bar and they come raid a bar, regardless if you are of the legal age or not, you are going to back to jail for a violation hit.
And that's crazy. Now, what if this happened like this? Say you at an event, because you can go to block parties, on federal parole, right? You can go hang at block parties.
Yeah, block parties, yeah.
So somebody get killed at the block party,
right?
You got to run in with the police. Now they detain everybody who there, and I'm gonna take everybody down there for questioning.
Okay.
Is that a violation?
No, that's not a violation. I was at a block party, motherfuckers started shooting, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know who it was.
My son got mad at me, man, because he wanted to go down. He didn't want to hang out down certain spots, with, like block parties and all that in the hood.
Right.
I wouldn't let him go. He was young. I'd be like, nah, man, you don't want to go down there.
Man, you was good for that. You good for that. You know the temperament of your son. You know his caliber, what type of man he is, and you know the caliber of these young niggas in the street.
Yeah.
And if that shit didn't align, and then at any point, yeah, you can't go.
How much time they give you for is that like the violation for like receiving stolen property.
No, that's not about. That's a charge.
I'm saying it's a charge. So you got to sit until the outcome of that case.
Yes, if you lose the case, then you go back for a violation hearing.
I don't want to sit a year for a daggone.
They probably give you 6 months. They probably sentence you. You probably get goddamn a probation or something for it in the state. But then when the feds get it, all right, yeah, you violated. That's a little 6 month hit. They're gonna treat it as a technical.
You can't even afford to get on probation though. You can't afford any type of a guilty plea, right?
No, hell no. That's a violation.
So you gotta beat the daggone charge.
And with the feds, if you beat the charge, if they throw it out, like say you got charged and they put a motion in for you to get thrown out, like you don't go to court and beat it like in front of a jury or a judge.
Yeah.
The feds will still violate you and build a case and be like, yeah, we had reason to believe he was doing this, but they didn't know how to prosecute him.
Are you serious?
Yes. I got a homie that went through that twice, 2 different homies, man. They got their case thrown out in the state and still came over there and heard, because you got to come over there and hear your violation. And they be like, yeah, they didn't have enough evidence and we believe he was doing, and put it in play and violate you for that which you beat in the state. If you didn't beat it by a judge or a jury. So if they threw your shit out, it's still in fair play.
That's not cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
How I beat it. That's just I beat the case. They threw it out.
Yeah.
And y'all still gonna go in here and say, no, we have reason to believe that he's actually guilty. So now what, I gotta fight it in federal court?
No.
Or they just automatically violate me. It's a violation.
That's a violation. They're gonna have a hearing for it. The judge, your lawyer is going to is responsible of saying that you didn't have nothing to do with this. That's why the state threw it out. But now the DA is going to be over there like they're going to try to see fit or show things that, yeah, you did do that. It's just the state was inadequate in convicting you or carrying the charge out.
Make sure you hit that like button,
but this is not a charge. This is a violation hearing. They're trying to show to the judge that you did this act where you can get violated. You understand what I'm saying? You're not charged in the feds.
Yeah.
Your only charge is a violation hearing. And they want to show the judge that this violation hearing, you're guilty of, so whereas though the judge can give you this hit.
So you come back in the federal system, talking about, yeah, I got a receiving stolen property charge. I gotta beat this charge and then I'll be out. It's terrible.
Got them detainers on you. And the one thing about it, when you get that federal detainer, boy, it ain't easy how you can go to your back judge in the state and all that. Your back judge will run shit together, lift shit for you, let you out if you catch 3 cases on probation. The shit I see in the state is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Don't none of that go over there in the federal system. Listen. You catch a case on federal parole, supervised release, supervision, however you may choose to say it, and you catch a brand new case, you ain't gonna be making no bet. Sometimes you might slide, but 9 times out of 10, you will sit there and fight that case in the state until the resolution of that case.
Let's go back to the smokers real quick. And then no disrespect to the smokers, right? No disrespect to people who were smokers or family members that were smokers. Smokers is a drug addict. We just call it crack addicts.
Fiends.
Smokers.
Addicts.
Yeah. Yeah. So back in the day, how many smokers did you have to have altercations with back in the day?
How many judges?
No, smokers.
Shit. Growing up, a lot. I was running around knocking their ass out on mystery night, and I was a fool as a kid. You know, it'd be nothing to do. You just run around. We playing you know how you play Doorbell Dixie? We playing Knockout Dixie. Run up on you, somebody talking to you from the side just to get your attention, and I'm jumping in there 10 feet in the air. Everything I got to see if I sent him.
That'll do.
Yeah, we had that all the time. We had one smoker to pick you up and beat your ass, though, if you play around. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, that was just a part of the buffoonery that we was doing growing up.
I never had altercation with a crackhead, man, or a smoker ever in my life. I used to see y'all having them. Who was that? I'm trying to think. Who was a smoker in the hood, a crackhead in the hood that either he was a crackhead, people ain't play with him. Not on duty.
We was talking about it the other day. Remember Whitey Uncle? The old head used to come through, this real strong one. Remember the uncle that lived on Pollard Street, and he had a vest with no shirt on with the chains around his neck and all that, and he smoked that good hard. But you go play with him
He's
if you
want
want
money all balled up.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And he was strong as hell. And he always got the vest with he always riding a bike with chains around his neck. Old head ain't playing with you out there. You play with old head if you want to, you get beat up.
So he can tell you, give me 5 young and give you the money balled up. It's only $12.
Yeah.
And you go,
Yeah, he done
"Dang."
got that off a couple times. He walking away like, man, I gave you the money. You like, come on, man. Yeah, he one of them. Y'all got rolled on him.
I used to hate stuff like that.
You know who else was a little burnt out too? John.
What John Appleseed?
No, John and Meechie.
Oh, John, yeah, John.
You
talking
know,
about,
John was down south strong. You could sock him and he might not do
he
nothing.
had big hands too.
Yeah, and John was in shape.
Yeah.
Like, and forever. He's still in shape right now and he 90. You know what I mean? He a down south boy.
Yeah.
So his thing is John was just extremely strong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when he got it in him, like, yeah, y'all ain't doing nothing to me today. You ain't doing nothing to him that day.
What's the worst kind of money to receive when you hustling?
The wet money.
It's called the butt money.
Yeah, that wet money when it's outside, when it's raining.
No, the money they take it out, they hide it in they hand it.
Yeah, the one thing about that money, man, that money is stink good, man. When you out there hustling in the streets, man, you selling that work or whatever it is, especially back from the times it is now to back then, it was like a different type of hustling. Like you was getting that money, man, and wherever you was stashing it at, it just smelled like feet and shit. Bad. That money was extremely dirty. You know how dirty money is, man.
And it be coming so fast. You got to be you got to be skilled. You got to have the money in your hand. You got to count the money and serve everybody. You know how back in the roaster down duty, you used to sit up there. It'd be 40 people standing out there waiting for you, and don't don't run out. You know how like you run out and then go back up there. And you go up there,
they bum rush you.
You standing back in the back. It's like 40 smokers standing around you. Just give me 5, give me 8, give me 10.
Mm-hmm.
And you sitting there trying to get everybody.
There gotta be 2 of y'all,
especially for that first rush.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the money,
is it worth it?
Nah.
Would you have said that back then?
Hell no.
You would have said that. You would said that back then. Just now, it wasn't worth it. Back then, back in your
probably not.
Back then, if somebody came to you and said, "Feek, is you jeopardizing your freedom worth this?"
No, I said probably not. But
while you was in the midst of it, you just said that.